Darling, I suffer. I'm trying my best to practice. Please, help me. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hashtag USELOVEFIRST here. I am in a very great mood. Being able to share love and be loving and help people and be kind and a service to others is more rewarding than I could ever imagine. I never thought, no, not at all. And so I've always wanted to be a psychologist. I wanted to be a bioengineer at one point in time. I tried to do a couple other different things, and I keep circling around, humanity, no matter what it is that I do, right? From being in the service to trying to help people now, no matter what it is, right? Creating plans, creating business plans, coming up with ideas, coming up with concepts, and you name it. And so for me, I will do that all day. I really will. And so with this last mantra from Thich, Nhat, Hahn, the importance towards this, what I'm about to share, is vulnerability. Man, we're so tough. We're so tough that we're afraid to be loved, not to be hurt. We're always hurt. I think it's quite the opposite. We're so tough, we don't be loved. I'd rather for people to say, I don't want to be loved, versus to give hate or be ugly, so that you can move on and let somebody else be that kind person. All right, so for me, talk number 28, this is the last mantra, and I'm going to make sure we get to this because I'm going to cover all of them, or we'll go over them one more time, okay? So here's number 4. So even Thich Nhat Hanh said this is a bit much. He said, if you can bring yourself to do this, if you can bring yourself to say this to your significant other, then it's going to help them understand, feel important, feel loved, connected, valued. The things that we are hoping that our significant others feel. All right, so here's number 4. Darling, I suffer. I'm trying my best to practice. Please help me. Man. Whew. If you understand the vulnerability behind that, that's you admitting that your shortcomings within your own relationship. And hopefully the person, your significant other, is going to be as loving. And that's what happens if you're being loving towards individuals, towards other people, is that when somebody admits to you like, hey, I'm trying, I'm not doing well, can you help me? Versus being the tough guy. And the magic behind this is that if the person really does love you, if the person really does care about you, then what will end up happening is that they will come, they will respond, they will hear, and those other 3 now make sense. I am here. I acknowledge that you're here. I see that you're suffering. And so I suffer as well. You don't suffer alone. For I have love. I want to give love. And so right now you have pain. And so pain is what I'm receiving. Well, let me have that pain, right? Let me have what it is that you're suffering so that we can grow in love. You don't have to deal with this by yourself. Number 1 is, I am here. Mantra number 2 is, I know you're there. Mantra number 3, I know you're suffering. And mantra number 4 is me admitting my shortcomings, my shortfalls. As a man or as a woman, I'm trying. I'm not doing too well. I made a mistake. I messed up, whatever the case may be. So if that person is understanding and loving, remember that nurturing side is going to kick in. Man or woman, it doesn't matter. Trust me, if you got children, What I want you to do with these 4 mantras, I'm going to post them and write them down, and all of them. And look it up. I'm going to also put the link down at the bottom. It's between Oprah Winfrey and him, and they're having a little talk. It was like 2012. It's pretty interesting. It's not that long. It's about 3 minutes. But take the time out. If you find yourself in a situation and you're just really trying to, how can I get to this person? Or how can I help them understand? Or how can I help this person understand that I don't want them to suffer any longer by themselves? Remember, you can't force anybody to do anything. So at this point in time, it's always going to be an offer. But if that offer is sincere, right? If that offering is legit, a person is going to feel valued. They're going to feel a little bit more happier. Their end of the day is going to be a lot different as opposed to the normal of the walking around, the orbiting, the not saying anything, the lack of responsive text messages, all the stuff that we play in these relationships back and forth. Start taking control for what it is that you can do, and admit to the people that you love, admit to your wife, admit to your husband, admit to these people that are in these time frames. I am here. I know you're there. I know you're suffering. And I am suffering. And I'm trying my best. Can you help me? Please let me know what you think. Hashtag use love first. As always, please ring that bell. Leave those comments. I appreciate all the love, y'all. Peace. Darling, I suffer. I'm trying my best to practice. Please help me. Hey y'all, if y'all like this meme talk and would like to offer support to the hashtag Use Love First movement, please comment, share, subscribe, and like to any of my social media platforms. I really do appreciate everything. The support is amazing. I love you all. Hope to speak to y'all soon. Hashtag Use Love First. Peace.